Hello, everybody. This is Colin here, hoping that you're having a good day. And I have a little message to all my subscribers here on my channel of IRGameDesigner. I want to tell you something. For all my life, I have been really gung-ho about becoming a game designer. Ever since I've played my first video games, I loved them to death. Spent most of my time on these video games ever since I picked up first Game Boy Color that we found in a parking lot that had Pokemon Blue in it and had no sound. Had to have my big brother help me read it at the time because I was so little. Moving on to PlayStation with its Spyro games and Driver and whatnot. I just loved video games so much. And then later on, when I turned 8, I had begged my parents to let me play RuneScape, and I loved the idea of a living game that constantly updated over time and always adding new content and actually playing with other people and doing cool things with cool people. But now that I'm out of school and it is time for me to make decisions of what I really want to do, I look at video games these days and I'm not as happy with them because they're not the same as they used to be. Obviously that could change. Kind of looking forward to seeing what the new Xbox and the new PlayStation does. If there was anything I would really like to take off would be something called Oculus, I think is the name of it, where it's a headset that you put on and it's really for immersive gaming because you can actually move your head around and see exactly what's going on in the game right in front of your eyes, and it doesn't hurt your eyes either. You should look that up if you want to know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'll put a link in the description or something. But and that's not just because I'm obsessed with Sword Art Online recently. I've always been into the immersive part of gaming as well. And so with that, nowadays I'm, to be honest, not 100% sure that game design is really where I want to go. It seems like an impractical thing for someone like me to do. I live in Arizona, and there's pretty much no schools for that around here. I have some public classes around that will teach me some things, but I have to go through so many so many hoops for so many years just to get to know the tiniest basic minuscule information that I probably already know. And it's a pretty cutthroat business from what I hear, and it just seems impractical to base my life off of that. However, in my time, I have come to learn how to do 3D modeling and animation, and I've been really in love with doing that lately. I mean, there are times when it gets slow and I have trouble, kind of like I have been recently, but I'm picking back up on it. I got some animations I'm almost done with that I'm really excited to show to you all. I've got 30 subscribers right now. But yeah, like I said, I'm not 100% sure that game design is where I want to go. I feel like I want to move on into something that has to do with 3D modeling and animation, but it seems like that's going to have to stay a hobby right now. It's kind of hard for me to get a job in my area, and by kind of hard, I mean kind of impossible. I've tried many things and it's not going to work. People say that they're accepting applications, that means they're not hiring, and they say that they do applications online, and those just go straight into a trash can. I go into an interview, they tell me I'm perfect for the job and that they will give me a call, and they never give me a call or an email or anything. Anyway, that's not what I came to talk about. I wanted to talk about kind of the future of my YouTube channel or YouTube experience. I would like to become someone that is pretty active on YouTube. That's just one thing I kind of like to do. I'm, to be honest, kind of a hermit, and internet stuff is where I like to get my kicks and talk to people. I don't like real life interactions, but online I'm good with that. So since I'm not so much into game design anymore, I mean, it'd still be neat if I could do that, but I want to try and look into other things. So I think I might actually want to make one more new channel. If you have been here for a while, you would know that this is my first new channel from my last one, Lunar Knight Lucian. I want to make a new one, and I want to give it a new name, have an actual name for myself that I like. IRGameDesigner or IRGD just isn't really working for me, and so I've come up with some ideas of new channel names, and I'll pitch some of them to you. If it's okay with you, I'd like you to tell me which ones you like, and if you don't like any of them or have a better idea, I'd definitely like to hear them. And I'll have some more questions as well, but first I'll pitch you the ideas of the different names. The first one that I have is Soda Sober, which is because most people in my family like soda, and some people would say it's an addiction, and when we don't have it, it's yeah. Next one is Colin a la King, which is because my new favorite food lately has been chicken a la King, and I've been having it for like a month, and I just love it a whole lot. Lucid Daydream. This one is because I'm a daydreamer. I daydream a lot, and people talk about lucid dreams, and so I came up with the idea of a lucid daydream. I had many more. Here are the ones that I wasn't too interested in. Crosswalk, I just thought was an interesting word. I think I saw it as a username. Razka, Rosmo, Starchasm, Lethargic Awesomeness, Sketch Me a Doodle, Core, and Mile Hijack Club. Some of them are just kind of random words or names I came up with, or just some sort of like Lethargic Awesomeness. That's kind of a contradiction that's kind of funny. Sketch Me a Doodle sounds funny. Core is just spelt wrong and looks kind of neat. Mile Hijack Club. People talk about the Mile High Club, and so I think it was one day while playing Halo or something I came up with the Mile Hijack Club. I thought I had more than that, but I had just gone through my phone there, where I usually list all of them, and that's what I came up with. Some of them may have been erased, sadly, but yeah, I feel like I could also come up with something that's more profound and meaningful. But if you have any ideas on how to create a name or things like that, I'd love to hear that too. So yeah, I kind of had to rush through that because I had to edit in those names first. I think the next thing I want to talk about is what I have on my channel, actually. I've been doing pretty much only animations at this point. I've had some other things that I've put in, like private videos just for showing other people, but as much as I want them to be unlisted and other people to see it, I feel like it doesn't really have all that much to do with my channel, and so I feel afraid about uploading it. So I feel like in the future I want to try and make my own series, which is moving away from the Minecraft stuff, or I don't know, just I want to make something completely all my own, and I think it would be really neat to have the actual episodes on the channel, but I also would kind of like behind the scenes stuff of me trying to come up with it, or drawing the characters, or just going through the process, and maybe even getting help from my subscribers about some ideas of what to do. So there would be some real life videos of drawing. There would be the behind the scenes, and possibly, like I mentioned before, tutorials on how to do things, or just kind of time-lapse videos of me doing the actual animation sort of stuff. And I feel like I want to ask you how you feel about me uploading footage from video games occasionally, if I am playing something, or if you are okay with videos of me talking about something in real life. I mean, I wouldn't get to those very often, but I might really want to do something like that one time or another. So yeah, I thought instead of trying to guess what I should put out for you all, I might try and ask you what you would like to see. See, totally forgot what I was saying there. Sorry about that. Running out of things to put in the background here. Another thing I wanted to ask is just something about YouTube. I used to, on my old channel, Lunar Night Lucian, I used to favorite everything. If there was a video that I had somewhat liked, I would favorite it so I could come back to it later. And it turns out when you favorite something, it shows all your subscribers that you favorited that video. And apparently some people had gotten frustrated that I was doing that about so many random things that they didn't care about. And so with my new channel, I moved on to my favorites being favorite things that have to do with my channel. And then I would just like the other videos that I wanted to come back to. And I'm not 100% sure if it shows up in your feed if I like a video or not. I would kind of like to know that, and maybe I can figure out something to do about it, because my YouTube doesn't like me switching accounts all the time. If I log out of my YouTube account, it always seems that when I hit login, it just refreshes the page, so it becomes very hard for me to switch accounts. And so I'd like being able to have my own like home YouTube account for videos that I like to watch and stuff too, because we all spend time on YouTube. That'd be kind of nice. I think that just about does it for questions I wanted to ask. I went through what sort of name you think I should have, what sort of videos you think I should have, if you're okay with these different things. Asked a general question, told you about some ideas that I would have for the future, and I think that's just about it. I mean, I've been going on for about, let's see, 11 and a half minutes now, so I think I've used up enough of your time. So yeah, I'd really like to know what you people are thinking, you 30 or so people who have subscribed to me. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is kind of a lot to me. I really enjoy having the comments and the feedback from people. It really helps the experience, and enjoying making videos for everyone is hearing people's thoughts and collaboration on what I've done and what I should do and all those sorts of types of things. So once again, my name is Colin, and I hope you're having a good day. I hope you will continue to have a good day, and I thank you for taking the time to listen to this video, and I hope that the little background videos that I've added in helped make this video a little bit more interesting. Kind of also used this video to spoil one or two. I'm not really sure if I really wanted to do that, but I did. And let's see what happens. Live and learn. So I thank you for watching, and I appreciate the time you've given and the feedback that you leave. Thank you very much.